I'm getting this one a lot. You can't get all the pesticides in all the states. So let's come up with some alternatives, okay? So if you're trying to get rid of ants and you can't get Alpine WSG, or you can't get Advion WDG, and you can't get fipronil products like Taurus or Termidor, then you want to do ants, outdoors ants, and you want to get a non-repellent, switch over to a liquid ant bait. I'm going to assume you've got Argentine ants or other sweet feeding ants. Go with Dominant, D-O-M-I-N-A-N-T, Dominant liquid ant bait, okay? And put it in outdoor bait stations. The ones that I recommend are made by a company called Ness, K-N-E-S-S. And the name of the product is called Ants No More. So the Ants No More liquid ant bait station holds a few ounces of liquid ant bait. Wherever you see ants outside, stick one of these in the ground next to it. Now, if you don't want to buy all this, you can order landscape size taro. Okay, the taro ant bait isn't the worst thing in the world, okay? Same active ingredient as Dominant, but it's a little more high concentration, so it can sometimes kill the ants too fast. Still, taro ant steaks are available, even more easily available than stuff from the commercial side, okay? You're gonna get some control. Follow the instructions, wear your protective equipment, please. If you're gonna go with a spray and you can't get any of those things I mentioned, the Alpine WSG, for instance, you should be able to get the the aerosol version. And it's usually called PT Alpine, okay? There's PT Alpine insecticide. There's one that's labeled for fleas and bed bugs. That's got an IGR in it, so it won't hurt to use it otherwise. But the IGR will make the fleas and bed bugs easier to kill. There's one for flies, and just look for the one, PT Alpine. Another one, since you're going down the road of aerosol, is Phantom 2, and that's the Roman numeral 2, II. Phantom 2 insecticide in a can should be available to you, and that's another non-repellent, okay? It's slower acting, which is good because they bring more home. You're going to get results a little slower, but presumably deeper. It's going to go deeper into the colony before it kills everybody. So if you can't get a product that I'm recommending, I'll put a link in the description here for alternative products. And I'm going to title this video something that's like alternative pesticides for states that cannot sell Alpine WSG or Termidor. If you're dealing with ants and you can get Termidor, that fipronil active ingredient is just famous for knocking ants out. But it's super restricted. Would you like to know why? For one, home users or the undertrained spray this stuff and it gets in the creek, it gets in the bay, it gets in the waterway. The bugs in the waterway are bugs too. They're not the same thing as insects necessarily, but they have similar susceptibility. Now, when you kill the little bugs, the bigger, the little fish have nothing, the bigger fish have nothing, you really mess up the food chain. So it's really important to not let this stuff get in the waterways, and people misapply it, so they take it away, okay? That's pretty much it for all of them, just letting it get in the waterways. So they got to restrict it. But the borate baits are great. So liquid ant baits are great. Borate is a good bait for cockroaches. Any ground crawling insect tends to just gobble up little bits of food off the ground. So borate baits can really knock them out. It's hard to get sweet feeding ants to eat borate baits like Niban, Mother Earth granules. There's a bunch of them. My brain it's been a long day. Anyway, it's just that sweet feeding ants won't necessarily go for the granules if they're keyed in on the honeydew from the aphids and such. Okay, all right. If you got any questions about what baits or pesticides to use that you cannot get in your state, hit me up. Comments below, is where to reach me. All right? Have a good one, everybody.